This is the world's strangest and most brutal prison. Here, inmates are kept in suspended chambers made of reinforced glass. The entire surveillance system can rotate in any direction at any time. Even when prisoners bathe or use the toilet, their actions are broadcast live. In this prison, the number of guards is 10 times that of the inmates. These guards are equipped with state-of-the-art weapons. If any prisoner causes even the slightest trouble, they are beaten so badly that even their own relatives wouldn't recognize. They're forcefully made to drink water through a tube, creating a sensation like suffocation. The strangest part is that the inmates don't even know where they're being held. They neither see sunlight nor can they tell whether it's day or night. The solitary confinement cell is even more horrifying. In there, a harsh, bright light stays on constant. The moment a man was put in that cell, he couldn't even open his eye. The place was so hot, it felt like being inside a boiling room. Every second spent there felt like torture. Yet he maintained his composure and started carefully observing the structure of the cell to find a way out. Eventually, when he got out, he was completely exhausted, but he had found the weak spot. He was the iron rivets on the floor. He had a plan, but escaping alone wasn't possible. He needed help. While looking around for someone trustworthy, a burly man approached. His name was Jack. Jack was very curious about the man's past life. He said, "If you want to know who I am, first bring me a strip of smooth metal. If I get that, maybe I can get you out of here too." The very next moment, Jack went straight to the guards and said he had something important to show the warden, but the drawing he made was of a giant backside. Once the warden realized he had been made a fool, he ordered punishment for Arnold. Once again, the torture of forced water intake. However, during all this, Jack managed to steal a drain cover from the interrogation room and handed it to the man. Seeing Jack's awful condition, the man revealed his true identity. He was an escape artist, skilled at creating plans to break out. He explained that the prison's layout seemed mostly vertical, suggesting they might be underground. He could hear the sound of water flowing beneath the solitary confinement cell, and guessed there might be a pipeline there that could lead to an exit. Now it was time to execute the plan. He had secretly hidden a piece of bread in his fist. He started a fight so that both of them would be thrown back into the brightly lit solitary cell. Once inside, he took out the metal strip and focused the intense light onto the rivets, using it as a reflector. Within moments, the intense heat caused the rivets to expand and loosen, and he carefully removed them one by one. He repeated the process for the other 3 rivets as well. He then chewed the bread into a thick paste and smeared it over the surveillance camera lens to block its view. He lifted the floor panel and climbed down. He found himself in a tunnel-like space and started climbing upward, using the pipelines. While climbing, his hand brushed against a wire, triggering a water valve, and water started flowing rapid, but he didn't stop. Finally, when he reached the top, he realized his assumption had been completely wrong. They weren't underground at all. They were on a massive cargo ship. The entire prison was actually built on a sea vessel.